Hi, I'm Joel Hughes and welcome to the Local Hero Academy. I run several online businesses, but my bread and butter, the thing that really pays the bills, is my simple solo run local handyman business. But what I teach in this course in the Academy will work the same for any type of local service business. I've met so many people who want to start a side hustle or launch a service business, but they just don't know how or where to begin. They don't see themselves as entrepreneurs, marketers, or salespeople, or they don't feel confident with computers and all the tech stuff that you need nowadays. That may be you. You have a skill that can truly help people and make money, but you don't know how to turn it into a real business with a steady stream of paying customers or clients. Maybe you are tech savvy, but you just lack the confidence to put yourself out there in the world and make it happen. And I can help with all of that. After my fourth friend asked me to help them start their own local service business, I decided to start the Local Hero Academy. So this course is designed for three types of people. Number one, those who just want a simple side hustle to bring in a little bit of extra income every month. Number two, those who want to build a full-on business that can eventually replace their 9-to-5 job. And number three, those who already own a service business but want a complete makeover to stand out and to thrive, to grow. I know what it's like to want more control over your work life. When I was 17, my best friend, his name was Danny, and we started an auto detailing business called Clean Image Auto Detail. We had no idea what we were doing or how to detail cars. We had no experience cleaning cars, but we figured it out as we went, sort of, right? We got stickers, business cards. We even made a portfolio with printed photos of clean cars. Remember the days of printed photos and all that? And I worked, and it worked. I made good money. As a 17-year-old, I made good money and we had steady clients. I still remember the feelings of excitement and most of all, the freedom of being our own little bosses. But when my friend sold his truck, which housed the water tank and the pressure washer and all the equipment, the business ended because, well, I couldn't fit all that in the trunk of a Camaro Z28, which is what I drove at the time. So I was back to hunting for a regular old job. Over the years, I worked all kinds of jobs. I worked at a gas station. I did security. I had sales jobs. I worked in the corporate office of a Fortune 500 software company. I went to seminary and then I pastored at 2 churches. I worked as a janitor. I did freelance graphic design. I did marketing. I drove shuttle cars. I sold cars for Toyota. I worked at a pharmacy. I was even the general manager of a law office in Southern California. I've also done a lot of DoorDash and Instacart, so I know that if you're in that boat. I know that well. And that's about half of the jobs that I've had in my life. While working those jobs, I also managed to earn 3 degrees, one in graphic design, one in theology, and one in philosophy. But for most of my working adult life, I've struggled to make ends meet. Yet through all of that time, that early entrepreneurial bug never left me. So in 2018, I quit my job at the law office and I went all in on building an online business, actually several. Some years before that, my wife had been re-diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, and I'd been writing and publishing books aimed at helping patients and families to find hope through that hard journey. So in 2018, when I quit my job, we tried to build a business around that whole cause. I grinded day and night on those businesses for 3 years, but I did not find the success that seemed so easy to all the gurus and leaders in the online business arena. I had many times of deep discouragement and self-doubt. Despite what the gurus say, the online business game is a tough gig. The competition is ubiquitous and the learning curve is steep and it's long, at least to do it well. Then one day, while mindlessly scrolling Facebook, I saw an ad for a course on how to start a handyman business. I had tools, a lot of tools, and I was pretty handy, so I bought it. It was a great course. though pretty limited on how to actually start, run, and market a business, but it still gave me enough to start my business. I built and launched my handyman business in 2 weeks, and by week 3, I had several paying clients scheduled. I felt both fear and total excitement at the same time. And the thing just took off from there. Now, I was able to build my business so fast because I had so much experience with graphic design, web design, online business, marketing, and sales that I already knew exactly what to do and how to launch the thing quickly. But starting a simple local service business changed my life. My family and I recently moved from Oregon to Texas, and I came here with no job lined up. Why? Because I knew I could start my handyman business right back up again. And that's exactly what I did. Because of the way I set up my business and market it, I'm already at the top of the local Google searches, and my business is consistently booked out 2 to 3 weeks in advance. In fact, this month of April that I'm filming this, completely booked out. I'm actually too busy and I'm needing to turn down jobs, which is not a bad thing. But here's the problem for most people wanting to start a service business. They don't know where to start or how to do it right. It's overwhelming for most people. Choosing a business, a good business name, designing a logo, setting up a website, registering a business, marketing, taking payments, managing finances, and learning how to actually run a business. Do you need an LLC, a DBA? When should you do it? All that stuff. So there's a knowledge gap that keeps people from moving forward. But there's an even bigger problem. That's the easy part. Starting the business, it's not the hard part. Standing out is. Every day, new service businesses launch. Handymen, lawn care, auto detailers, pet groomers, house cleaners, mobile notaries, junk removal, pool cleaners, hairstylists, and many, many more. It goes on and on. The big challenge isn't starting. It's getting noticed and becoming the standout choice in your area. Most service businesses are forgettable. They look homemade, struggle to get noticed, and compete on price and chase leads by spamming Facebook groups, which, frankly, it's exhausting. Because of this, they don't earn the trust, respect, and steady flow of high-paying clients they deserve. But what if your business was different? What if instead of blending in, you became a local hero, the go-to expert in your area that people trust? A local hero isn't just another service provider. They stand out. They own their space and become the trusted name that people seek out and share with others. A local hero business doesn't chase clients. Clients come to them. Think about the businesses that you admire. What do they have in common? They show up consistently, look professional, and deliver excellent service. It's not about being the smartest or the most skilled or even having a ton of experience in your particular field. It's about how you come off to the watching world. That's why I created the local hero formula. And the local hero formula is built on 3 pillars. I call it the 3 Ps. I know it's brilliant. Number 1, presentation. It's how you look, your brand, your online presence, your professionalism. It's what makes people take you seriously. Number 2, promotion. It's how you market yourself, how you attract the right clients and create demand for your service. And number 3, performance. It's how you show up and deliver. It's what makes customers talk about you and refer you to everyone they know. When you use this formula, presentation, promotion, performance, you don't have to compete on price because the best clients aren't looking for the cheapest option. They want quality. And when you position yourself as the area's local professional, you will attract the best clients and your business changes forever. So the question is, do you want to be just another service provider struggling to get ahead? Or do you want to be the local hero in your industry? The business that stands out, thrives, and commands higher prices? If you're ready to start a business or take your existing business to the next level, I'll show you exactly how to do it, and I show you step by step. I love local service businesses because they're easy to start, fast to launch, and they don't require endless social media posting. They're also very inexpensive to start if you do it right. Oh, and they can be very profitable. I spent years trying to succeed in online business, wasting thousands of dollars. It works. And unlike a lot of online gurus selling half-baked courses, I actually run my own local business every day. My handyman business is still my main bread and butter. I'm still out there in the field every day doing the work. I was out in a field today installing a fence. If you're going to start a business, even as a side hustle, why not do it right? I've boiled everything down into a step-by-step system so you don't have to spend years, like I've done, figuring it out. You can launch literally in weeks. And I'm doing something very different than 95% of online programs. There are no paywalls, no gimmicks, no hidden upsells. You won't get halfway through the course only to find out that you have to pay more for the real content. I do offer optional services like coaching or advanced marketing techniques, but they're completely optional. And this course, this single course right here, has everything you need to build a professional service business and start landing clients within weeks. And to prove it, I'm giving you Module 1 completely free. No credit card required. Just enter your email, your name and your email, and you'll get instant access. So you've got nothing to lose and you have everything to gain. So sign up now, hit that button, and let's get started. One bit of advice. While the class videos will work on your phone, I don't recommend starting and doing the course on your phone. I recommend getting a notepad, a cup of coffee, or whatever you do, and get yourself situated and focused, and then do this on a computer. But every piece of the puzzle is there waiting for you, and I show you again, step by step, how to put it all together and start making money. Well, everything except for the cape. You'll need to bring your own cape. So I'll see you inside.